Am I recording? Recording? Ooh, recording ooh. Alright. What do we have here? Machaka. Middle-aged Machaka. Why do we have it here? Because I want to show Jon Arbuckle, aka Pepegarbunkel, how to run the Repellord. It is a Repellord Machaka build. It's not exactly this, but it's pretty much this. This may not be the perfect build for Machaka, but the important things to repel lording are attack skill +4 and blood surge. The rest of this stuff is all defensible or decent, but that's not a finished build. So don't take exactly that and be like, this is the HP Munchkincraft build, I win. That's what lets our spiders and spider lords with their length 4 spears repel all sorts of attacks. And this build is kind of funny, so it needs a little bit of a guide on how you do this during expansion. You prophetize the scout, turn 1. You build 2 hunter lords and 1 hunter spider, because the build also has prod 3 and did not dump turmoil too badly. The rest of the stuff, whatever, it's fine. You do whatever you. So we're going to take our command line, we're going to bring it up here, and we're going to have this guy, Divine Blessing, retreat, and then we're going to have these two, hold, attack closest, and we're going to make that hotkey number 1. Cool. Then on our cap, we're going to make Eye of the Lord, Hunter Lord, Spider, because we don't really have a lot of resources for anything else. And this province is weak enough that we are going to risk our very, very bad starting army here to see if we can't just take this province away from the weak indies. There might be more, we might lose, that's fine, but we're just going to try to get as much mileage out of these limited guys as possible. Possible double expansion turn 1, but don't. Enough talk. Looks like our weak army might actually kill something. Maybe? Maybe? Question mark? Oh no, they're running away. Well, that's fine. They left a weak province. And here, let's see if we... The first few turns could be rough. I don't think we're going to lose here. It's militia. We get blood surged all the way up to at 20. They all fucking die. No Hall of Fame entry, sadly. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. So now we have these guys. Since we saw that province is weak, we're just going to go ahead and take these guys into its second force, and then this guy is just going to blessing twice and then retreat. You could do it even just once here. These guys are going to keep going up north. Militias, archers, light infantry, just keep going after easy provinces. You can start getting hard provinces later, but very simple. We're going to grab another Eye of the Lord, another Black Lord, and we're going to get more bodyguards. As we go on, we get more and more bodyguards for the Black Lords. And then, once we start getting to the point where we can recruit around 5 spiders a turn, or enough for us to get guys in an army that want flop, then we'll start and lead them with an indie commander. Then we'll cut off the Hunter Lord recruitment. Ping the heavy cav. Why not? So let's watch and learn. These weak provinces, they have no chance against the Repel Lords. Bam. We have 6 heavy cav here. A few spiders will kill this, but I wouldn't go with our little bit of lords. And finally, we get a famous hero. This is the other upside of this strategy is you will start pumping up your Hall of Fame entries very, very, very quickly. This might be a little sussy. We're going to play it safe here. Oh, lost one. Usually does not happen, but that's okay. We're going to play it safe with this. This is more than enough to kill anything. Maybe that's second blessing, as I put a second guy to do the exact same thing. Maybe that second blessing wasn't a good idea. Oh well. These guys... well, I don't have the priests, so they're going to stay together. Not a great start. This turn, I am going to actually grab 2 priests and 3 black hunters. Spent too much time on this. Bam. We're being heavily conservative here. And, you know, we're double expanding. It's turn 5. That's not great. Okay, the spider retreated for some stunt on some haters here. Sometimes that's a little too ambitious. Don't always recommend that. Yeah, so we're going to get this guy, his guards. This guy's going to go down here to this easy province. Going to get a blesser. This guy's going to go up here. And this guy is going to bring him some Flens. And we have 640 gold. So we can get a full stack now. We'll begin recruiting commanders out of there. We could build a temple here and start getting priests. Might get another hunter lord. But at this point, we can start actually recruiting stacks of 5 guys, like the restaurant, and then have them go out together. The commanders, whatever we want to lead our troops. No, yeah, you suck. There we go. And we can build temples on and get indie priests because this is cutting into our research. It's a weakness of the build. But we, as you can see, with very little casualties. Ooh, that hunter lord. So that was a little too much, but that one wasn't. With just a few casualties, we are starting to rack up the provinces. It is turn 6. 5, 6, 9. It's turn 6. We have 9 provinces. We are getting, granted, easier in single player, but we are getting a lot of heroic traits, a lot of Hall of Fame entries, and a lot of these guys will just continue just bebopping along, taking more provinces. I'd rather have that guy with that guy, that guy with that guy. That's a little risky. We're going to grab this guy, and he's probably, if I was in a real game, I'd have him go out and go ahead and start thinking about building labs already. Let's see. If we build a temple, we will not have... Oh, we can cancel some of our commanders. Okay. Thinking out loud. Not exactly what you want to do. This is Preach Province, so we are going to get a temple. Then we can start getting indie priests from there. The indie priests can bless our black hunters. We can use indie commanders to move them around, and then we will have more of this. This is the hard part of this, because you actually have to use some finesse with this tactic. It's not free. I've tried making just black lords all game. Sometimes this shit happens. Though, not bad for heavy cav. And we just racking up Hall of Fame entries. Eventually, you want to actually look at these and decide what you're going to do with them. Going out on all sorts of limbs with our expansion, it's less shoestring than it actually looks. And as you can see, we get scads of extra gold to recruit more and more black hunters with, to just do the same thing again and again. Just keep on keeping on. Dodozen Deeps is pretty easy map. Okay, that guy has a bunch of weird gear. I don't think we kill him. Ghoul Province will cast spells or hold cast, advance in spells, because these guys will, our Eyes of the Lord will actually clear things. I thought this guy died. No, someone else died. Weird. Bizarre. How bizarre. Boo-da-doom, 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 boo-da-boom, boo-da-boom. That should get cut. Okay, that guy died. That's annoying. Send an Indie Commander out to there. This Billy keeps... Wait, can I get a guy to the Hobbits? No, I cannot get a guy to the Hobbits. I could make another temple there. That would be sus. And we just keep doing that, basically. At this point, this guy would go out here, make some labs on these provinces. This guy would... I guess this... I don't know. I wouldn't want to take those guys into Sinos. I might do it anyway, though. Don't have native dark vision, despite being a cave spider? What? Dominions? Illwinter? Illwinter? Cheats? Illwinter? Now at this point I'm just blithering. But we get to see that we just keep taking provinces and it keeps going. Turn 8. 17 provinces on turn 8, not bad. This shape is not huge. Okay, we're a little far north. In a real game you wouldn't get this while real players existed, but we're not a terrible shape. It's turn 8. We're behind on research. That's a weakness of the build, but we were able to crank out our big fatty back Jenkins Sacreds, and that we got with our bless points, and we have all these Hall of Fame entries. Very funny Hall of Fame entries with these spiders. All these XP stars. And we've taken a very, very rough start with Machaka's very, very bad starting army and its expensive sacreds, and instead we've turned it into a very, very good start, featuring lots of provinces and lots of expansion and a free, a temple where we're getting indie priests out of, and yeah, so that's how you do that. Jon Arbuckle.